What's going on, Japsters? This is your boy SYNTELL with your daily dose of the news. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscription button, click the bell icon for up-to-date news breaks, and give us a well-placed thumbs up. Netflix announced Tuesday that it's rolling out its first attempt in the company's long-in-the-works effort to break into gaming with a limited test for playing games on Android devices. There are only 2 games available, Stranger Things 1984 and Stranger Things 3, and Netflix users can only play them on Android devices in one country, Poland. Netflix stressed in its social media post that this is just the first step in a long road ahead, but its goal is to offer games as part of customers' regular Netflix subscription, and for those games to be free of ads and in-app purchases. There's currently no word on whether Netflix plans to expand its tests or what other games might be offered. Right now, it's just a neat thing for Netflix Polish subscribers. But in a world with too many streaming services, the idea of having one where you can watch your favorite shows and maybe play a few games doesn't seem like a bad one. So the games are downloadable, so you don't have to worry about burning more data on your phone plans as well. If you had a choice to pick your own personal Netflix property to make a game out of, what would you select? I think my top 3 would probably be Black Mirror Bandersnatch, since they've already done their whole choose your adventure. Project Power could be fun, and The Old Guard. I'm sure a lot of people in the market and in the industry are wondering if this is going to compete with other properties such as PlayStation Now, Xbox Game Pass, or Google Stadia. So there's been an injury on the set of Black Panther. During an overnight shoot in Boston for Marvel's Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Deadline states that Letitia Wright suffered minor injuries due to an incident with a stunt rig. She was receiving care in her local hospital, but is now currently released. Sources say the incident was minor and will not have an impact on the film's shooting schedule. While the incident took place in Boston, the primary shoot has been going on in Atlanta starting at the end of June. Wright is reprising her role of Shuri. Danny Guerrera, Daniel Koay, Winston Duke, Lupita Nyong'o, Florence Kasumba, and Angela Bassett are in the sequel to the global hit, with Ryan Coogler returning as the director. The film has a July 8th, 2022 release date. A lot of folks in the Marvel community took a collective moment to pause for the well-being of a beloved character and actor. Now, truth be told, we were also worried about the project being affected as a whole, but fortunately, Letitia is as tough as the character she portrays, and the party didn't need to be shut down. Yay, everybody. So we're not really certain about the depths of what Letitia's characters may provide. Many speculate that she could wear the mantle of Black Panther because of the untimely passing of Chadwick Boseman. Now, this idea wouldn't be a reach because it's already been done in the comics as well. That's why it's very important this issue to please heal up. If you are going to be the next Black Panther, we need you to be 100%. So Twitch streamers are boycotting the site for a day to protest hate raids. Next week, streamers plan to step away from Twitch for a day in an effort to combat how the platform continually lets its marginalized creators down. Earlier this month, streamers rallied around the Twitch Do Better hashtag on social media, where reports of awful user experiences on the platform proliferated. Many of the posts revolved around how Twitch has offered tepid protections against sustained harassment, in particular hate raids, in which bad faith viewers use the platform's raid feature to flood a channel en masse with slurs and vile language. They're not only possible, but become a daily nightmare for folks using the live streaming service. And since it's nearly effortless to create an account on Twitch, trolls are able to sign up for a bunch of accounts. It's absurdly easy to circumvent any bans, at least until measures like account verification via phone numbers are implemented. As the Washington Post reported, Twitch streamers say the issue has only exacerbated in the past few months, possibly the result of the platform expanding its tag list to include 350 tags classified by gender, sexual orientation, race, nationality, ability, mental health, and more. On one hand, this allows creators to more easily find a community. On the other, it's made it far easier for racist trolls to find and harass creators. Let's not forget, Twitch takes a solid percentage of subscription revenue, with half going to streamers and half going to the platform, which was purchased for nearly $1 billion by Amazon back in 2014. Streamers told Kotaku the split should tip more towards content creators, somewhere closer to a 70-30 breakdown. If streamers have to continuously put up with this, you'd figure they'd at least get a fair chunk of the pie, right? The A Day Off Twitch campaign, organized by Raven alongside streamers Lucia Everblack and Shiny Pen, is scheduled for September 1st. Essentially, it'll be a 24-hour long total blackout. No streaming, no watching streams, no logging on the chat. Viewers are encouraged to participate as well. Following the Twitch Do Better campaign, Twitch quickly rolled out improved chat filters, and last week the company announced it would implement detection for channel-level ban evasion, but did not offer a timeline for the feature's rollout. The hope is that a day with reduced engagement on a wide scale will force the company to take note and ideally take further action. I mean, you're a $1 trillion company. Sometimes compensation makes a great band-aid as well. Change up some of the percentages that you take as a company from your content creators, and they may be a little bit more sympathetic towards the time that it takes for you to make those adjustments. James McAvoy is probably known for his role as young Professor Xavier in the X-Men films. His latest role is in a video game, 12 Minutes, starring alongside William Dafoe and Daisy Ridley. McAvoy sat down with Forbes to talk about 12 Minutes and his gaming past, and revealed that at one point in 2006, he was so enthralled with Oblivion that it started to cause serious problems for him during the filming of Becoming Jane. James McAvoy is quoted as saying, "I'm like having to go to bed at 10 p.m. because I'm getting off at 6 a.m. every morning, and I've got tons of lines and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just staying up until 4 in the morning just playing Oblivion." Eventually, McAvoy's long gaming sessions during filming got so bad that he had to start playing the game at 8 p.m. and didn't stop until 5:35 a.m. Only 10 minutes later, a car came by to pick him up to start the next day of shooting. It was at this point that McAvoy realized he had to do something drastic. So he took the disc out of his Xbox 360, turned on the stove, and destroyed Oblivion. He says, "I just put the disc on it and just watched it sort of like singe and melt a little bit, and I was like, right, we're done, we're over, never again." That's funny to me. After that, the actor stayed away from games for a decade, but eventually his love of soccer and his young son combined to make him give FIFA a try. He quickly became a big fan. Since then, he and his friends have started playing Warzone during the pandemic as a way to stay connected and have fun even while separated by lockdowns and quarantines. One of my favorite thespian geeks is Henry Cavill. Besides playing some of the most famous characters in the geek diaspora, Superman and The Witcher, his geek rap sheet also includes staying up late building computers. He's also been known to post some of those pictures of his computer builds on his Instagram account. So, welcome to the club, James McAvoy. Like you, many of us have needed to take some time off from our beloved video games. I don't know if we would have gone as far as to burn them on the stove, but we get it. The good news is that you can always come back. So, welcome to Gamers Anonymous. We have meetings on Wednesday. There's coffee in the back. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous "I Have a Dream" speech is now viewable in a Fortnite exhibit. Time Studios has launched a new interactive educational experience inside Fortnite Creative called March Through Time. This event acts as a virtual museum for players to explore Washington circa 1963 at the height of the Civil Rights Movement. Fortnite players can visit the Lincoln Memorial and the National Mall. They can watch King's famous speech with Epic and Time Studios licensed from his family's estate, a critical piece of history that even the Oscar-nominated 2014 biopic Selma wasn't able to feature. The interactive exhibit is arriving ahead of the 58th anniversary of the "I Have a Dream" speech, which King delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1963, during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. After the speech, players can further explore the in-game museum and even work together in cooperative minigames. After completing various challenges and exploring the museum, Fortnite players can pick up the DC-63 wall spray for use in the game. Fortnite players can dive into the March Through Time experience by finding the link in the Discover menu, or by inputting a special island code here. The makers of huge gaming platforms like Fortnite are increasingly using them for interactive experience beyond video games, such as educational opportunities. Last July, after the murder of George Floyd, Fortnite hosted a discussion on race in America. Minecraft also featured civil rights education in its Lessons in Good Trouble pack, which featured the late Congressman John Lewis. Alright, well, first, let me start by saying I think this is a great gesture. Some effort is better than no effort at all. It does seem a little odd that a man who prided himself on nonviolence is being showcased in a game based around shooting each other. I'm hoping some of the emoticons and dancing have been disabled in order to remain respectful for the showcase. If not, I could potentially see some problems. I think one of the biggest gestures is the compensation to King's family or King's estate. Fortnite is not new to controversy concerning using other people's intellectual properties such as dance moves and making boatloads of money off of them. Once again, I think this is a step in the right direction. If you can showcase live concerts such as Ariana Grande and Travis Scott, then why not expand it to educational moments as well? There's room for it all. But please, for all that's good in the world, no 360 no scopes off the Lincoln Memorial. That's just in bad taste. The official trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home was viewed over 355 million times within 24 hours, a new record beating the previous record holder, Avengers Endgame, and its 289 million views. The record comes even though after a rough early version of the No Way Home trailer, which was filmed on 2 phones, was leaked the weekend before, but that seemed to only make the audience want to watch the finished trailer when it was finally premiered. The trailer for the third Tom Holland Spider-Man film is exciting for more than just the chance to see Doctor Strange and Spider-Man team up. Phase 4 instead keeps messing with the multiverse, and it all seems to come to a head in No Way Home when both Doc Ock and the Green Goblin from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies appear in the trailer. And that's not all. Jamie Foxx's Electro was also confirmed for the movie, meaning Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man universe is also involved with the shenanigans. And though not confirmed, fans are convinced they see Sandman and the Lizard in the trailer as well. This trailer was gonna make waves no matter what. Now, I do believe that the release of the bootleg phone recording version may have also helped the trailer become all the more viral. There's something about forbidden fruit, then realizing it wasn't enough to satisfy what you were really looking for. So when the real trailer came out, we were already frothing at the mouth. It was like a digital striptease. I'm sure whoever released the phone version is probably sweating in a dark, dank dungeon underneath Disney's Magic Castle. The mouse is not one to fuck with. However, they may have unlocked a new marketing technique for future projects. That's the news for today. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive up-to-the-minute updates. There's also a nifty little thumbs up button that you can hit as well. This is SYNTELL with Intel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.